This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Shall we begin?
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Who's it gonna be? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 chases them down. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. That drive impact is blocked. This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Great work finding the opening. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Wow, that's some big time damage there. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Finishes things off with one. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Taking stock. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Absorbs lands a punish counter for the first hit. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Burnout activates. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Hits him with a stop and bop. A super art? That's not gonna hit. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Excellent block. Forward rush. Escape experiencing burnout. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 can't use any. Closes it out. Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Adds on a bit extra. Brings out the super art. He's well aware of the life in meters. Really good decision making. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 holding on to that corner, experiencing burnout. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Showing some real tenacity. Oh no, they're stunned. Sandblast. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Brushes that off and keeps going. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Turning it it right up with a super. Racer hits, we're gonna see it rain. Player 2 connects with the throw. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Oh man, this is a scary range. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Player drive impact misses. Bamboos, this could lead to some big damage. Checks with a sandblast. Player 1 kept knocked him out of the air. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. I called it! I called it! Excellent read. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? They didn't take them. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick. Where you going? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Gets through the opening. They're not wasting any time putting that gauge to use with the super art. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Knockdown. Oh, burnout on both sides? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in catches them. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh, what's this? The moves cancel out. You couldn't plan that. Jump? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That combo did decent. The drive impact doesn't work. Zones with the fireball. Ah, burnout activates. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Blossom! Not much movement, but the thinking cap gets the tips with the low heavy. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like uses their drive gauge. Ooh, hits him with a stopping block. Yoga Flame, Inferno. What are they cooking up? Can they make the burns out? Player 1 with the lead. There's a burnout. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazes. They are not getting close to each other. Bamboozling time with the Yoga Float. Yoga Float to mess with their head. What's next? Jump! Crowns them from above. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Punish counter sets the table. Bends the meter. Crashes out the cage right there. The Pale Rider's calling. Looking to put him 6 feet under with his falling. A real test of nerves here. Betting it all on the drive rush. Ugh, take a seat. Oh, what's this? Who's coming out on top? What? The finishing blow sneaks through. Not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checks with a sandblast. Adds a bit of OD spice to it. Teleport. That's gonna rattle him. Trying to read each other here? Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the... Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Taking stock. Nothing but air for the impact. You do not want to whip an impact. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Gets the jump in. Had the radar up and running. Knockdown. Impact's a no-go. Heading into the endgame, that makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
That's a counter. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Burns the drive gauge. Brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Long-range fireballs to break the silence. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This can lead to some big damage. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we go. Get owned. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.